This is a Saturday Morning TVLog from Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews, bro. Welcome to another Saturday Morning TVLog, and this time around it's Double Dragon, brought to us by Deke and Bobot Entertainment. Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. I'm Doyle, the Big DTL. This is Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So today's Saturday Morning TVLog is Double Dragon. The show is an animated series based on the video game franchise of the same name, while it was actually based on not just a video game, but also the comics. Now, of course, it's based on the video game originally created by Technos Japan. The show was produced by Deke along with Bobot Entertainment plus Italian studio Retatalia, if I mispronounce it, in association with Telecinco, a Spanish network. And produced in association with Trade West, who recently bought the rights back to the video game franchise after Acclaim had released ports of the second and third games, because Trade West recently produced the first game. And this came out in 1993, where that same year they had recently bought the rights back to the characters for Super Double Dragon and the Battletoads Double Dragon crossover game. The show originally premiered as part of the syndicated Amazin Adventures block in September of 1993. Well, the premise of the show is that the protagonist brothers are separated at birth, Billy and Jimmy Lee. Billy is raised by an elderly martial arts master known as the Oldest Dragon, and his brother Jimmy is raised by the evil Shadow Master as his second-in-command, the Shadow Boss. As a result, the Lee brothers oppose each other as adults, but when Jimmy is betrayed by the Shadow Master, he renounces his evil ways and joins his brother as a dragon warrior. During the course of the series, the brothers recruit allies in their war against the Shadow Master and his henchmen. The futile search for their father, John Lee, is a subplot throughout the series. Now, the plot of the pilot episode is loosely adapted from the NES port of the first game, with the episode's villains consisting of the mysterious Shadow Boss, which is Jimmy's initial alter ego, and his henchmen Abobo and Willie, who are based on anime characters from the game. By the end of the second episode, the two were sucked into the Shadow Mural, never to be seen again, while Jimmy abandons his evil ways and reconciles with his brother to fight against the series' true antagonist, the Shadow Master. All the characters introduced from the second episode onward are original creations made for the show, although most of the villains are also used in the Trade West produced Double Dragon 5 The Shadow Falls, a competitive fighting game released for Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, which got mixed reviews and what have you, and mixed reviews to negative reviews, consider it being like a Street Fighter 2 ripoff in ways, or something. Anyway, each week, the Lee twins go up against the Shadow Master and his goons in real cool battles. Now, apparently they do look like average, ordinary guys, but however, they are given these special swords. When crossed together, they become the Double Dragons. Let me give you a picture. Now, here's a picture of the Lee twins. Billy is in the blue uniform, and Jimmy's in the red one. And there they have masks, black gloves, and boots, and what have you. That's what they do to become double dragons, by using the swords. And saying this little bit of an oath or a pledge or something like that. For might, for right, we are double dragons. Due to the fact that they have a double dragon insignia, birthmark, on their chests. Now, another cool thing is I like the music for this, especially the theme song. Clark Gassman composed the music for the series. Now, Andy Street worked on the second season. The show ran for 2 seasons, After 26 episodes total were produced and aired over the 2 seasons, the show ended in December of 1994. But however, it continued in reruns. After it ended, it later got shown on the USA Network's Extreme Team, that's what it was, and also on Sci-Fi as part of the BKN block. Of course, that's the Boba Kids Network. In 1994, as before the show got its second season, they actually got home video releases. But that was it and what have you. Now, later on, some episodes were edited down into a feature-length format. In 2019, we finally got the complete series on DVD for the first time by Invincible Pictures. And now it'll be on Blu-ray from Discotek Media. It was also released in the UK, but I don't think all of them were all available, you know. Anyway, I really do like the characters and what have you. We have the Lee brothers, martial arts instructors and police consultants, who assume superheroic identities at moments of escalated violence. Now, after saying there a little bit, which I made a mistake, it's a unison, not a pledge or what have you. Although several episodes show that heavy injury can deactivate the dragon's powers, injury sustained by one is also taken by the other, although this characteristic is not always consistent. If one has his powers deactivated by injury, so will the other. Now, let's see here. Now, sorry I don't know any of the voice actors because there's too many and what have you. Now, of course, Billy is more calm and collected and what have you. Now, while Jimmy is more belligerent and often sarcastic. Later on, throughout the course of the series, the Lee brothers recruit other martial artists in their fight against the Shadow Warriors, bestowing them with superhuman powers through the use of a smokeless green dragon fire. They got Kona, aka Tsunami, a gargantuan Hawaiian sumo wrestler who became the first of the Dragon Warriors. Colonel Neil Blaster McCready, a retired U.S. Special Forces officer who discovers his neighborhood is threatened by the Shadow Master's drug called Oblivion and assists the dragons to destroy its protection. He became the second. The third member was Vortex, a boy trained by John Lee and later orphaned by the Shadow Warriors. Now, it was later revealed he was illiterate by reason of living in the streets of the Shadow Warrior after the Shadow Warriors had killed his parents. The fourth member is Mike Pollard, aka Chop, a former police officer who lost his right arm in a car accident and now works as a mechanic, but tricked by the Shadow Master into making vehicles for the Shadow Warriors. Once he realizes his mistake, he makes a dragon cruiser for the dragons, builds himself a robotic arm, and is made into a dragon warrior. Next, there was Kami, who was the fifth member, and Dodge, who were both introduced later on. Kami was a vigilante martial artist capable of creating magical armor, and is initially desirous of paying revenge on the Shadow Master for her father's death. And Dodge is a mutant, half human, half feline of the Selman mutants known as Undertown. They also have junior dragons, Michael, Jason, Daryl, and Danny. There's also various friends, including the oldest dragon who we see in visions and what have you. Marion Martin, who of course that's Billy's girlfriend if you've actually played the actual Double Dragon games. However, in the series, she's a police officer, a major character during the first season, but has a minor role in the second season, though. And there's lots of others that get introduced. The Shadow Master is the leader of the Shadow Warriors. Their goal is to take over Metro City. Now, he gets other allies to join in, including Ice Pick, Sickle, Trigger Happy, and Countdown. He also has Jawbreaker, but soon he goes to the good side later on. In the second season, the Shadow Master finds the mysterious Shadow Khan, which that is a real scary type of character. But I consider the Shadow Master to be a real dark villain, definitely. Anyway, I think this show's so good. Now, there is a way you can see the series if you can't find the DVD or the just now released Blu-ray. I think it's just now released. You can find the full series available on Tubi. You can also probably find some episodes on YouTube as well. Anyway, this is another great show I grew up with. I grew up watching everything on the Amazin Adventures blog, aside from this, like King Arthur and the Knights of Justice, Mighty Max, Ultra Force, Hurricanes, Sky Surfer Strike Force, Street Sharks, and Princess Guinevere and the Jewel Riders. Yeah, Double Dragon was a real fun show, and I really like it. I'd highly recommend it. If you like the video games and what have you, or if you're into martial arts action and what have you, then this show would be right up your alley. So anyway, if you have seen the Double Dragon toon, tell me what you thought about it in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Stay tuned, I'll have another video coming up soon. But in the meantime, if you like this, check out my reviews. Well, not reviews, but these Saturday Morning TVLogs for these other two video game-based toons. Well, big tunes anyways. In the upper left-hand corner is the Saturday Morning TVLog for Saturday Supercade from 1983. The upper right-hand corner is the Saturday Morning TVLog I did for Captain and the Game Master, which was also from Deke. Or, if you'd like something different, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see the Saturday Morning TVLog I did for another show from the Amazin Adventures blog, which is Princess Guinevere and the Jewel Riders. In the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe if you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., as well as the Saturday Morning TVLog that I'm your guy. Thanks for watching, and next week's Saturday Morning TVLog is The World's Greatest Super Friends. So until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.